What is the best way to stay healthy? Staying healthy is a lot easier than getting healthy, but both require following similar principles. Part of the trick is that realistically you need to follow a regime that fits into your lifestyle or at least gives you time to break into a new way of living. Unfortunately, those in the West, or at least affected by the Western way of life, are either unfamiliar with Eastern medicine or simply don't have the resources or familiarity with an Eastern way of life to cozy up to things like doing surya and eating a fresh curry leaf in the morning. In my own health journey, which was quite rocky for 15 years, I learned a lot from the ancients, but also about what is available to most people today to stay healthy. And simply put, it works. I haven't been to the doctor for a communicable disease in over 10 years. Even though my autoimmune disease has often paralyzed me with pain in the past and even made me susceptible to a disease that almost killed me nearly 15 years ago. This may sound controversial, but if you are responsible, taking care of your immune system and not allowing yourself extraordinary physical risks, you can stay healthy for the rest of your life. So here are the basics ways to get and stay healthy. Wake up and guzzle down some room temperature water with lemon, or at least have some nice clean pure mineralized water by itself so you can hydrate the systems of the body that are doing the hard work of flushing the body of toxins in the morning. Don't forget your mouth. While it is super important that you avoid sugar, and especially processed sugar, you really need to clean your mouth. Proper brushing, ideally with an electronic toothbrush, is good. Using a water pick or ultrasonic tooth cleaner, like Ivory Smiles, is better. Or products like Dentitox may be even better since they deal with bacteria that is making or has made its way into the bloodstream. Stay away from sugar, gluten, GMOs and pesticides. While you may be able to tolerate the wheat in your area, in general modern wheat is hard on a person's body, and more so processed sugar, GMOs and pesticides. There is plenty of research and even documentaries on these things, but one interesting study showed that mice rotted out their teeth simply by being injected with glucose. Staying low glycemic and eating clean whole foods is a much better plan than following the easy ways of the modern diet. Exercise? Absolutely. Starting with isometric exercises is free and has all sorts of benefits. They can help improve your circulation, increase your energy levels, and even reduce stress. A case study is Herschel Walker, who was bullied because he was fat and unfit but completely transformed his body over a summer, so he ended up breaking track records in college, winning a national championship, going to 2 Pro Bowls as a professional football player, and even at age 53 years old, going undefeated in his 2 MMA fights. His physique from daily isometric exercises alone intimidated his opponents so much. Not one fighter dared to be his third victim. Of course, also free is brisk walking, a great way to get your heart rate up and improve your overall cardiovascular health. Sunlight. Think vitamin D and melatonin. It is difficult to put into words how powerful these nutrients and cofactors are for your body, because they make everything else work and there is no life without them. So definitely look into supplements, which can be relatively cheap but very effective if you are limited to the sunlight you can get. Of course, don't minimize those things that can go with nature in general, like fresh air and immersing yourself in the sand and water and forests in your location. Sleep well. When you look at this list, you will realize these habits are interlinked. If you exercise well, eat at the right times, get sun, and limit your exposure to EMF, especially your mobile, you will be able to sleep well. EMF, smartphones. If you get a headache from too much screen time, do not be surprised. While blue blocking glasses can be effective, try to be effective and efficient with whatever you do on your phone or computer and take any necessary precautions, including putting your phone into airplane mode while you sleep. At the very least, we know of studies showing the increased risk of childhood leukemia from EMF exposure. Limit your exposure to radiation. Meditate, pray, and be grateful. You have so much to be thankful for, and if you doubt this, you can look at the lives of those who would seem to have so little but have dramatically changed the world. Consider Nicholas Vujicic of Australia, for example. He was born with tetra amelia syndrome, meaning he had no arms or legs. Yet despite having attempted suicide when he was younger by drowning himself in his bathtub, he heard the story of Jesus and the paralytic. The crowd asked Christ before healing this man, was this man cursed because of something he did, or something his parents did? Jesus answered, He is neither this way because of his own sins or that of his parents but to manifest God's glory. How did Nicholas respond to this thought? He started focusing on what he could do with God's help. He has truly transformed millions of lives, traveling the world to offer his message of encouragement and motivation. He can surf, play soccer, play golf, sail his yacht, and is happily married with a wife and 2 beautiful children living in his mansion of Malibu. His change in perspective and attitude of gratefulness brought him from despair to giving hope to millions. Be a person for others. This may be hard to hear. But you will only be great, you will only be happy if you accomplish your mission on this earth. And this life is not just about you. It is about the 100s, this 1000s you are meant to touch in your own little or big ways. There is nothing like bringing happiness to others to know you are loved and you are important. Eat well at the right time. Consider the Keto 16/8 diet. If you want or need to lose weight, keto and intermittent fasting can get you there. After all, the term breakfast came from the centuries Catholics would fast through the night so they could receive Holy Communion. Not eating 3 hours before bedtime and giving yourself 8 hours of rest will do wonders for your body and metabolism. Add to that the satiety and satisfaction of thoroughly chewing your food, and you can hit all your weight loss goals if you have the right mindset. Intermittent fasting is the key to growing old gracefully while still full of youth. Consider superfoods, you can even find cheap ones. There are so many great multifunctional foods like turmeric, also used for beauty, and Ceylon cinnamon, a natural sugar-free sweetener known for helping to optimize blood sugar levels. But few can match the versatility and sustainability of moringa. The whole tree can be used to not just rejuvenate people, but the entire earth. How do I know the above works? From personal experience. Devastated by pain, being confined to a wheelchair, and being tempted with thoughts of suicide for years because of severe anxiety and depression, I know what works. But you need to find the routine right for you. Try at least one of the above or a variation of it, and let me know how it goes. Thank you.